Our human experience is 90% or more subconscious and 10% or less conscious. So as we go about our life thinking that we are directing it, that ego saying, I don't know what's happening here. 90% of that is all subconscious information. That is the nervous system. That is your conditioning, the way that you have been raised, the way everything feels to you and your nervous system. It is your memory of past information. So all of that, just like, I love to use the analogy of heat. Our bodies know exactly what heat is. Even if we hadn't touched something hot and burned ourselves and had like an event of trauma, the human body still understands heat. It will naturally move away from heat. The human body will naturally move into the shade. It will move away from something hotter, or like, something is too hot for it. It's a natural protection mechanism for all the cells thing. It's a subconscious information. Aversion and attraction. Does this feel good? I move towards it. Does this hurt? I move away from it. We all operate on this very, very, very simple animal level. And we pretend like it's all very real. Like all of these feelings mean something and they are relevant to this current situation that I'm in because it feels just like that. And so because it feels like that, and we're these feeling beings that are operating in majority of subconscious, instead of accepting a feeling and working with a feeling and allowing yourself to have a feeling, oh, here I am having a feeling, let me just see what this is. We push it out on everybody else. Why'd you make me feel that way? Oh, this person did that, that's why I'm this way. Oh, this stuff and the victim, your victim mentality, and that's why I'm in this way. Instead of taking responsibility for your own nervous system and your own mind and your own actions. Now, granted, a lot of the actions that we take very often, and I see this in my therapy patients coming in, they're just like, I don't know why I do this thing. I cannot, it's like we observe ourselves, we watch ourselves get up to some bullshit. We can watch ourselves sabotage a relationship. We can have a part of our mind that's watching our mouth move. We're like, why am I saying this? I don't want to say this. But it's just a reactionary mechanism. It's just like pulling your arm away from heat. I'm going to be burned. So we just bumble around life, sniffing asses and looking for something to hump and bumping into each other and getting in all this trouble based on our past, based on the memory of the past, based on all the things that we are holding on to from the past instead of finding a beautiful moment, instead of grinding in to the beauty of everything that we have in this moment with no expectation for anything other than this. To have everything you need in this moment as a practice. So that way, when those subconscious triggers come up, I have everything I need. Everything is wonderful. Maybe not as cheesy as that, but, to have a moment of grounding of, yes, I am on the right path. Everything is moving towards my benefit. Just have this very moment like, this is okay. I'm just having an experience. And I choose this energy of humanity. I choose to be love. I choose to be a good person. I choose to have joy. I choose to have a great attitude, whatever it is that you want to do. You choose that thing. And then anything, you choose that in your conscious mind, understanding that your conscious mind is, it's also your ego, but it's less than 10% of your experience. You choose in your conscious mind who you will be. And then anything in humanity that pulls you out of that. You're offended. You're hurt. That's a tough one. All these different things, all of these expectations that you had subconsciously outside of your egoic mind. The feelings of your body, your natural aversions, your fears, the things that you've experienced in the past to make you feel like shit. The things you've experienced in the past when, a parent told you something horrible or you witnessed something really scary and it programmed your nervous system to live in fear. It programmed your nervous system to avoid all those things. And that's what triggers are. Okay, that's danger, 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 social anxiety. It's a bunch of triggers from everybody around. Who's triggering me on this subconscious energetic level? So if we want to have some control in our experience, if we want to live in a beautiful, meaningful way, it is to effectively, everyone says, minimize the ego, but it's also to harness the subconscious. to observe all your feelings and not to push them on other people. Say, look at me having this feeling. I wonder why I would be having this feeling in a moment of perfection. Because remember, we've set it up. This is perfect. Everything is good. And then you use that as an indicator. Oh, here I am outside of perfection. Must be some old junk that I'm holding on to. Must be something that I'm letting stay in my life to give my power away because nobody else is here. I'm the only one with my feelings. I'm the only one with my thought processes. I'm the only one with my life. And I am completely responsible for all of my feelings and sensations, whether those be conscious or subconscious.